it.
Go ahead.
Okay. So you just need to get the generator outside like we talked about. You unplug the trickle charger. What I highly recommend is turn it around this way. Because if you look, two things. You've got the panel right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's your control panel. And then the exhaust, I think, is going to come out this way. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. But anyway, the point is it's outside, so you're good. You just let it run. All right. And then, so this cord here, this is your transfer cord. All right. This guy's going to go over here if you want to come over here. This is the male end. Let's see. Yeah, there we go.
It just pops open.
Yep, just pops open. So the good news is this guy here, it has these little stick outs. The thing, if you want to get in there.
Yep.
So all you got to do is line them up. It's a little tricky because one of them doesn't have the stick outs and the others do. So this is the guy that doesn't have the stick outs. You got to kind of get him on that one.
So that metal sleeve down.
And then you turn. Correct, yes. So you push it in and it should let you turn like that.
Okay.
And then the rest of the tightening is right
Okay.
here on this guy, kind of like a food jar or something, I guess. And you'll see when it catches. And what that does is it allows you to just lock that bad boy right in.
Okay.
You don't have to over tighten,
Okay.
all right? And then that'll just keep you're out of the rain here where we are.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and stop. You're gonna wanna, this guy is a little hard to open. Sometimes you're just gonna have to give it some elbow grease.
Okay.
There we go. It says 8.3 gallons. That's the maximum capacity. You do not need that much, but it needs to be ethanol free. So the green one, okay? I'm just gonna put a little bit in here now so we can run it. Just a little tiny bit. Because obviously the power is not going out today unless something weird happens. It's pretty nice out. And here's your bleed valve up here if you need it.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's how that would work. Anyway, you can let some air out if you need it. So I got you the one with the little bendy guy. Stick him in. He's got a filter there too. So for the purposes of this, you're not going to need much, just for a demonstration. And then if it doesn't go in, you can open this up a little. Okay, that ought to be plenty for now. There's plenty of ethanol-free gas cans in the outbuilding if you need it.
Are they all labeled?
Yep, they're all labeled. Ethanol-free. Okay, so you can put this back on. There we go. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to keep the elements out, that's all.
Okay.
All right, and then, so the next thing is, so go ahead and stop. Turn that on. All right, so you gotta turn the fuel valve on, and if you come over here, keep going. See how this guy here says storage propane gas? When the generator is stored, you have it up, but here, since we're gonna be running it, turn it to gas.
Okay.
Okay. And then you can see on here, see how it says turn the main breaker off? If you look over here, the main breaker is off, so that's good. Okay. So you turn the battery to on, and then idle control stays off. You're never gonna need that, okay? That's for job site applications. We're not doing that here.
Okay.
All right. And then we're going to press the start button to see if we can get this bad boy started. It might take a couple times to start. Okay, ready? All right, come on in here. So this is the next part. Once I'm running, you notice how we did not plug anything into the generator yet. Did you notice that? Okay, there's a reason for that. Because you got to make sure, this is the important part, before you connect the generator to anything, it's running now, it's ready to rock, you've got to make sure you kill the power here. So the power's going to go out. You're not going to have anything in the house. That's the whole reason you're running it. But you've got to, in fact, let me just turn this off. I would just unplug the water heater. All right, just like take that off. But so you're going to have darkness in here, so you're going to have to turn on a lantern, obviously. Okay? Yeah, there you go. So you kind of look at the lantern. Is that coming out on the film at all? Okay. This is your main breaker to the house. What you don't want to have happen is you don't want the generator running and this to still be open and the power comes back on. now you've got a problem because you've got these circuits are going to get overloaded because you've got power coming in through the generator and the regular line from Rivali. So to make sure, guard against that, now the lights are going to go off. Okay, and we're gonna let me unplug this thing. Stop filming real quick. I'll let the generator go ahead and start filming again. Okay, and I'll edit this film up. I'll clean it up. Now we're gonna let the generator run the house. So you see these switches here? How it says line, off, and gen.
Yes.
Basically, when the generator's not running the house, when Rivali's running the house, you want it to either say off or line. Either one's fine. Okay, so now since the main breaker is off, again, that's the important part. Main breaker is off. Now we can go ahead and switch this on to off. Okay. And I'm going to show you. So move it to the middle spot.
Okay.
Off all of these. These will all go to the middle. Okay. It honestly doesn't matter, quite frankly, but just the middle part is what you want. These two are married because they move together because they're a higher voltage.
Okay.
Or higher amperage, I'm sorry. So we haven't turned anything on with the generator yet, but we're clear to go ahead and fire this up, and all your breakers are going to be here if anything goes off. Now, here's what each of them runs to. First two pair runs the garage heater, okay? Because that's got to stay on if it's super cold. The next two run the well pump. That's your water. Hot water heater's here, which is right behind you. We're going to plug it back in. Garage freezer and fridge, that circuit that runs all that is right here.
Okay.
See, you read across here. House fridge is the next one. Kitchen lights are the next one. Kitchen plugs in the cooktop are the next one. And then your furnace is down the end.
Okay.
All right? So what we're going to do is we moved it from line to off, and then we're going to go outside and we're going to get the generator going. We're going to plug it in. Okay, stop recording. See this here? Power yet because we haven't turned the main breaker on. Okay? And you got power, go ahead, see this guy here? Turn him on. Okay? Now it's generating power through there. Let's go back inside. Make sense?
Yeah.
Alright, now we agree we've got generator power coming now.
Yes.
Okay, to this box. And again, triple check that this main breaker is off. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start turning things on one at a time. You don't want to just flip them all up at once. Okay? But let's try. The furnace is here. Let's go furnace, kitchen plugs, kitchen lights, house fridge. Just you see how I'm counting over? So, house fridge. I'm going to go turn the house fridge on. And I'm going to turn the garage freezer. Let's see if that thing stops beeping. Hey, stop beeping. So we got power in the garage now.
Okay.
All right. Now let's go in. Stop filming here. Let's go in, right?
Right.
Because we haven't turned the circuit on. So let's try this. Which one is the hot water heater? Counting
3A.
over. Okay, that's on here. I'm sorry. These labels here are on this circuit board. So
This guy.
let's see. Yes, correct. So go ahead and push them up.
Hey.
What do you know? It's working. Okay, so you'll have hot water. What else do you have on here that you can turn on? Kitchen lights are nice, right?
Yep.
Okay, you don't have to do right now, but that would be which one?
Kitchen lights 7.
Yeah, there you would turn that up. If you wanted to cook, kitchen plugs and the cooktop. Yep. So you've got, basically that's, the cooktop is basically your range.
Right.
Okay?
So
And then the furnace, don't forget, that one's definitely got to be on. I'm not going to turn it on right now, but that would turn that on.
can
too.
I have all these in the on position?
Yes, they can all be up.
Or I can, if I'm not using them, do I just save it and then leave it right there?
I'd turn them on, yeah, but I mean, you turn them all on in case the well pump you definitely should turn on. That's the second one down, right?
Yes.
Because you want water. So now you can have water in the house, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Does that all make sense?
Yes.
We agree it works? Now we got to go backwards. The power came back on. You got to know from Rivali Electric that everything's working again. Now you'll notice nothing in the house that isn't powered by this. There's nothing in the house like the bedroom lights are not going to work because why?
It's off. It is
It's off. Don't touch this if the power comes back on. What do you got to do first?
You gotta undo all this.
Undo all this. What's the safest way to do it?
You put this in the neutral position.
All the way down. Yep, turn them off. Good. Yeah, oh good. See, it worked. Very good. Now if you go look out there, the garage heater should be off.
Yeah.
Now did you notice something here, by the way? Kari, come back here. Did you notice? So I'm gonna turn the well pump back on. I'm gonna turn this off so that thing stops beeping for one
Okay.
thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's give you this one. There, okay. So you notice how the well pump, we turned it on, and what did you notice? This guy dropped.
You're right.
You turn it back on.
Why would that?
Sometimes that happens when you get an initial surge.
Oh, okay. So
Yep.
I'm
You
turning
can turn
it
them off, but I'm saying when you turned it on, this breaker tripped. So if you want to, if any of these breakers trip, are you still recording?
yes.
If any of these breakers trip, you can push them up the same way you would when this is running.
Okay.
All right? It works exactly the same.
Okay.
All right? So let's go ahead and turn everything off. That started beeping again. Good. We know it's working.
Okay.
All right. So it's locked.
Yes.
All right. Start going. Okay. Turn the generator off. What do you think's the first thing you gotta do? Turn the breaker on. Okay. Good. Now there's nothing coming out of here because you turned this off. Now you go ahead. Turn it on. 1, 2. Hold it down. And it turns off.
So I do this one.
Yep, and then
this
hold
one.
this down. Now everything's off, and it doesn't matter if this guy's plugged in or not because you don't have any power. But go ahead and unplug it. Are you
Okay,
recording still?
yes, yes.
Okay, and then turn your battery off,
Okay.
and then come over here. We're going in the exact opposite order. So to go back to storage,
Storage.
hit in the middle, and then what do you think's left to do?
Put this in the off
There
position.
you go. It is that easy.
And then unplug this. of
Yep,
course,
but
right?
we'll get to that. Yep. Okay. So again, these are all down, triple checking. So this box is dead now. There's nothing to it because we turned the generator off. Now, the very last thing you do after you're sure the generator's off and this is all disconnected, main power to the house. There we go. And the light should come on in here. There we go.
Nice.
Not hard, right?
No.